Oh, what is going on, guys? We're going to play back again from that video today. We got the last time Klay Thompson played in the NBA. Now, when I'm posting this, the Warriors game should have started about 8:30 Eastern Time, 5:30 Western. Let's check this out. That's the KD injury right here. Shit.
Today's video is sponsored by my good friends over at Manscaped.
Alright, we don't need to know about that. Alright, just...
Use my promo code SWISH to get 20% off of your first order.
Alright, here we go.
Plus free international shipping, plus 2 free gifts.
What do you
Alright, there we go.
the emotions will be like tomorrow knowing Kevin's out and final game in order?
I expect us to obviously come out and play as hard as we can. We're not even thinking about the future. We're just thinking about enjoying this last show at Oracle. We're about to give our fans. And I expect our fans to be loud.
Yeah, I wish the Warriors could win that game, you know what I'm saying? Even though we won the finals, it was because of injury.
It's the type of spirit he would bring to the
I really wish that Curry hit that free, you know what I'm saying, to give them the lead.
Our fans will do that.
But I was so hyped when we won, though.
We deserve it, but more importantly, Kevin does for what he gave this team, this organization. There wouldn't be banners if it wasn't for his presence, so we expect our crowd to be loud for him.
Klay Thompson had no idea that that crowd wouldn't just be loud for KD. The following day would begin one of the craziest prolonged injury cycles in modern sports history.
Bro, I was so sad when he had that Achilles injury, though. Like, he's going to come back in 2021. Hopefully they could have won. Oh, fuck. Damn, okay. This is a little off topic.
Modern sports history, especially when you take into account who this just happened to. Stephen Curry recently...
Bro, this man, Steph Curry's, bro, his hairline's further than the three-point line. What the fuck? Damn. Bro, is this man balding or no?
And statistically prove he's the greatest shooter ever.
Anyways, what I was about to say is that I was so sad when he had that Achilles injury, man, because, you know what I'm saying, the Warriors were coming back for revenge.
About 8 years ago, Mark Jackson proclaimed Steph and Klay the greatest shooting backcourt of all time. And at that moment,
I remember him. He looked like a clown for a second. They proved him right.
He's seen before anybody. And we're going to get into all of that in just a second. Now, let's get back to Klay's injury. Klay got injured in the 2019 finals, driving to the basket, getting pushed by Danny Green.
No. Okay, I can tell you this right now. This was a dirty play, because Danny Green tried to do that shit to Jordan Poole. I know you're trying, you know what I'm saying, contest a shot, but, like, Danny Green, you're literally, like, 6'4", bro. You are not blocking a shot. You literally have, like, 2 career blocks your entire career. You're literally 33 years old. You're not getting that block.
A Danny Green-ass play. Even after tearing his ACL.
Oh, shit. Bro, he was so tough for that, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro. You would be in so much pain after an ACL tear.
Because that one little moment and that one act of toughness literally represented the theme of Klay Thompson's career. I said this was one of the craziest prolonged injury cycles as far as recovery in modern sports history because of who this happened to. And I want to expand on that. Out of every big name in that whole Golden State dynasty era and all those championships and all that, Klay Thompson was arguably the most consistent when needed most and easily the most reliable. Now that may sound crazy, and I get it, but let me explain exactly what I mean. Klay's peak was obviously not to the level of Kevin Durant or even a Stephen Curry.
Facts.
But both those players I just named, even as dominant as they were during that time and in that run, they both had one thing in common. Consistent, timely...
Yeah, but that's because, like, the Warriors would always play them, like, 40 minutes a game. Like, even when they were blowing the team out by 40, they're still playing Klay and Steph. It's also kind of, like, Steve Kerr's fault a little bit. Bro, like, you're literally playing them 40 minutes a game in the regular season when it's a 40-point blowout. Like, what's going on? Play your, like, garbage time players.
How many big games those two missed in the span of their domination? Stephen Curry won back-to-back MVPs, and obviously the one that we celebrate him most for is the one he won unanimously in 2016. During that run where they won 73 games, broke the record, Steph won MVP unanimously and all that, Stephen Curry definitely had his hurdles, and I mean early. And it was the type of hurdles that could have easily derailed their championship run before it even started. Literally, in game one of the NBA playoffs, fresh off of all this momentum, breaking the records, Steph winning the MVP, all this madness, Stephen Curry slipped and hurt his knee pretty bad.
Now that's what I'm saying right here. Like, the reason why teams aren't going, to 70 wins is because they're resting their guys for the playoffs. They're resting their players, you know what I'm saying? They need to get an off day too, because you know what I'm saying? You're going to have injuries like these throughout the playoffs, bro. I swear, man, KD played like every game. And you know what I'm saying? In that 2019 season where he tore his Achilles. And I'm telling you this right now, bro. Like, they play their stars a lot of minutes. And that can lead to a lot of wear and tear.
I know they were a competent team and all that.
Because you know what I'm saying? Players need rest too.
If your unanimous MVP goes down, your chances of winning that series and a following series right after that goes down significantly. It's just the nature of the beast.
Bro, that was... Bro, Philly fans were so hyped, bro. They got swept the next series, I think. Oh, no, that was a Pat Bev play. He was dirty as fuck.
In 2017, when Blake Griffin got hurt in the first round, and Chris Paul, J.J. Redick, DeAndre Jordan, Jamal Crawford, Doc Rivers, they couldn't even beat a Utah team. Like, that's typically how it goes. You lose a player of that magnitude, and your chances of winning dips. Now, yes, Golden State was playing an 8th-seeded Houston team, but James Harden was still coming off of his best season, and Dwight Howard was still relatively productive.
That was probably his last good year.
Go in there and dominate a team like that after losing your best player like they did, but they did, led by Klay Thompson. In Game 2, without Steph, and now Klay obviously being the focal point of their offense, at least scoring-wise, he stepped right into those shoes and didn't crack, fold, or bend, and led them to a commanding 2-0 lead.
34. Hold on. What's that? Hold on. What was that stat line? Hold on. What was that stat line? Hold on. Hold on. I want to see that. I want to see that stat line. 34 points, 5 assists, plus 16.
Also in games 4 and 5, where they were trying to close them out without Steph, it was Klay Thompson that hit 7 threes in back-to-back games and even scored 14 points in the third quarter of that closeout game to put the finishing touches on that series. Also, going into the next series, where it was no longer backcourt versus backcourt because Steph wasn't even there for the first 3 games. We all know that Klay had the responsibility of guarding the opposing team's best ball handler, but now, fresh off of just doing that against Harden, he had to now still carry that responsibility and essentially have the offense run through him a la Steph right now. And again...
Bro, this man literally was pulling off a 2018 Braun there. 07 Braun.
37 points, his 7 3-pointers for the 3rd consecutive game, making it the first time someone has ever done that. And oh yeah, look at Portland's backcourt. Now, no, I'm not saying that was all...
Damn, what the Okay, yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. CJ McCollum was young, and Damian Lillard, bro. Actually, Lillard, you know what I'm saying, he had playoff time. He had that game winner. But CJ McCollum, bro, that guy, he was young. He wasn't really a playoff player.
No, guarding the opposing team's best ball handler, that was always Klay's assignment. And when Steph went down, that didn't change. Ultimately, in that playoff span where Steph missed 4 straight pivotal games, the closeout game versus Houston where Klay went crazy, and the first 3 against Portland, look at Klay Thompson's production with heightened responsibility. A lot of people remember Klay in this playoff run for only what he did against OKC, and that was important, don't get me wrong. But forgetting, or in some cases not even knowing, how steady and productive he was when they needed him most without Steph, it's almost criminal as an NBA fan. And bringing it to that moment with Golden State season on the line.
I just had Game 6 Klay. Oh my goodness, bro. That man went on fire that game. Shit.
41 points in total. Breaks the NBA record for most 3-pointers made in one.
Yeah, that was broken by Lillard 4 years later.
To a Game 7 where we know they ultimately won. Then go on to the following season where they got Kevin Durant. I told you, one thing KD...
Bro, the NBA should have declined that, you know what I'm saying, that signing, bro. Like, because low-key, like, the NBA got ruined after KD signed with the Warriors. Like we didn't get like good competition no more because the Warriors were literally blowing the shit out of every team by like 50.
Golden State
We didn't
Dynasty,
get no good
significant
basketball no more
injuries and key,
after KD
crazy
left.
timely moments. Their first year together, they won 67 games. And I know some people are saying, well, they had Steph, Klay, Draymond, Kevin Durant, this crazy unfair team. They should have won 67 games, right? Well, what some people may be forgetting is that Zaza Pachulia, like the dunce he is, fell right into Kevin Durant's leg, and he had to miss 19 games. In that time span, they won 13 straight games. 13 straight games. Like, bro, they were so dominant. I vividly remember people questioning, did Kevin Durant actually make them worse? Like, I even made a video about it back then. And yes, Stephen Curry, being the MVP that he is, stepped right into that role and helped fill those shoes.
Yeah, because like they got so much depth though. Like they got Steph and Klay. Like they could always carry. If one star goes down, the other one can carry. Like you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the Nets last year. They had the big three with Harden, Kyrie, and KD, and they only played 5 games. They only played 5 games. Harden was carrying when Kyrie was gone. Then Kyrie was, you know what I'm saying? Kyrie and KD, they weren't really stepping up because they had a losing record. Harden was carrying when Kyrie or KD was gone because they were winning a lot of games.
And again, per usual, sustained major injuries to Stephen Curry or Kevin Durant. This time it was Steph. It was like they was taking turns. Stephen Curry battled a few ankle injuries and most crippling a knee injury that put him out for 31 games, including the first 5 games of the playoffs. Yes, Kevin Durant was Kevin Durant, and he was their undoubted leader. But Klay Thompson, being Klay Thompson, steadily upping his production when needed most without Steph, he did exactly just that and filled those shoes. It was almost like he got more efficient without Steph.
Yeah, because he literally has to carry the offense. He's getting more ball touches and more shots.
Constantly being the team's savior in a way, it caught up to even Klay. Without...
Oh, don't even show that clip ever again, bro. My God, what the fuck? Bro, that, oh my goodness. Bro, he played with that shit? How? Bro, how did he play with that? What? Bro, Klay is like one of the most toughest players in NBA history, bro. He like came out with an ACL injury, shot 2 free throws and still wanted to play. And he played with this? Damn. Kobe was the toughest, though. He always would play through injury.
Where either Steph or KD missed 2 or more playoff games. Not regular season games, bro. Playoff games. Klay stepped right into those shoes and did exactly what he does. Unfortunately, it's like in the process of doing that, the injury bug just finally caught up to Klay, and it hit him harder to me.
Yeah, because he would play the most minutes. He always would have to carry because he was really healthy. That's what I'm saying. Wear and tear.
Combined, Klay Thompson literally went from being their most consistent, reliable player to now having playing an NBA game in
925 days. Bro, if that ever happened to me, I'll just lose passion playing ball, bro. Like low key, like you haven't played basketball in almost 1,000 days.
2 career-altering injuries in a 17.
I swear, if this man comes back, like playing like well, bro, this is gonna be the biggest comeback story in NBA history.
For his whole career. Get this, and this kind of even shocked me when I seen this. From the time he got drafted in 2011 up into his injury in 2019, only one player, ironically enough, is DeAndre Jordan. Only one player has more records.
Okay, yeah, but DeAndre Jordan didn't carry. He didn't carry, bro. CP3 and Blake. Obviously, DeAndre Jordan played well. I think he was averaging like 18, I think. I'm not too sure. But he played well. But he didn't have to, play 40 minutes a game while guarding their best player, plus, carrying the offense.
The playoffs, literally no one has played more games total, regular season games and
yeah, exactly.
Than Klay Thompson. Not LeBron, Draymond Green, nobody. It was Klay Thompson, pretty much by a significant margin. This is why I say this man had one of the craziest, prolonged, wildest injury cycles in modern sports history, especially when you consider who it is. The most durable, reliable player in the league for 8 seasons, your entire career, now having to sit on the bench and do something he's practically never done as a professional, miss games. Klay is actually set to return next month, and as we prepare
Well,
to watch
basically
him,
in
I thought this
like
would be
2
the perfect
minutes.
video to really embrace
Bro,
who
what the
exactly
fuck they play? Bro, he playing in the number 77 jersey. I just remembered, bro. Nah, they doing him dirty,
as we
man.
prepare to watch
They
him,
do him
I thought this would
dirty.
be the perfect video to really embrace who exactly you're watching. I feel like some people try to poo-poo his career and make it seem like he was just a product of Steph's gravity and the attention he brought. And when Kevin Durant went there, it was like nobody even cared about Klay because he was just an afterthought. But when you really watch what he did without those two, specifically Steph, enhancing his performance every time they weren't there, you can really appreciate this man's prime. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a
Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace out.